Bum bum.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals. And that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
This is so very Gandalf versus the Balrog. You of the Realm 873, the nicer defile of the Dalmekian Republic.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
We don't have the active time log or whatever it is yet.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
I said focus, Wyvern.
So very pretty. The main menu. Press start at any time outside a cutscene to open the main menu. Okay.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
Dun, 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 dun.
Time to move.
Such a bad jump.
Just in time.
Republican Army front lines.
These Iron Blood are more beast than man.
Where this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
The Zernitra Stronghold, the Nysa Defile. Oh, we do get to use it. The active time law. Go with the Dalmekian Republic first. A nation formed from a federation of 5 smaller states. It is located in the southern half of the continent of Storm and has its capital at Arandella. It is also home to the mother crystal known as Drake's Fang. There is no official state religion, and citizens are free to worship as they please. Dalmekia's key political entity is the Parliament, which is formed of ministers representing each of the states, with the Prime Minister at its head. The Men of the Fist, Dalmekia's standing army. While officially an organ of the Republic, each of its five states is granted relative autonomy with regard to the management of its troops. Aside from certain specialised squads, battle deployments are mostly comprised of small units employing a mixture of foot soldiers and battle mages. The former are known and feared for their curved swords and prodigious axes, and the deadly skill with which they wield them. Fort Zernitra, a stronghold situated at the western end of the Nysa Defile in the Dalmekian Republic. In the year 873 it served as the site of a meeting convened by the Dalmekians with their Walloda allies in an attempt to enlist their aid in driving back the Ironblood, who had been a thorn in their side since the Battle of the Twin Realms 8 years before.
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
Waloed. The Kingdom of Waloed. The sole surviving nation in Ash, Waloed has its capital in Stonehere, home to the mother crystal of Drake's Spine. A warlike land, its considerable military might serves to keep neighbouring countries at bay. While Waloed does maintain a notional alliance with the Dalmekian Republic in Southern Storm, it is very much a marriage of convenience.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which just leaves me.
Kroka!
The Ironblood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
The Battle of the Twin Realms. The Battle of the Twin Realms was a conflict fought between the Holy Empire of Sanbreque and the Kingdom of Waloed in the year 865. Sanbrequois forces, with the power of the Icon Bahamut on their side, took the Strait of Outher back from Waloed, putting an end to a blockade that had lasted several decades. The Waloeders, looking to hold back the Sanbrequois advance by any means, formed an alliance with the Dalmekian Republic, who themselves were waging war against the Iron Kingdom on the Western Front, and prevented the Empire from progressing any further. The Iron Crusade. The fighting forces of the Iron Kingdom. Ultimate command rests with the king, who issues orders directly to the commanders of each of his battalions. Ironblood soldiers generally prefer heavy clubs and great axes over swords and other lighter weapons. This rather brutal approach is indicative of their overall attitude, which has earned them a reputation on the continent as savage, if somewhat primitive, warriors. Dominant. Those within whom sleeps the power of an icon. Though they look and think no differently to any other man or woman, they can not only cast elemental magics without a crystal, but also transform themselves into beasts of world-shattering strength at any moment, a quality for which they are honoured, worshipped, and feared the realm over.
You cock.
Benedicta.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
Brand. The mark applied to the cheeks of bearers, identifying them as something other than human. The great nations of Valistea have a long-standing accord to brand their bearers in this way, that the slaves might be traded across borders. The Nysa Defile, a deep arid valley located in the eastern part of the Dalmekian Republic. During the Battle of the Twin Realms in 865, it was the site of repeated skirmishes as the Iron Kingdom attempted to make incursions into Dalmekian territory. And the bastards. The bastards! A unit of trained assassins deployed to the Nysa Defile, deep within Dalmekian territory, tasked with the elimination of an enemy dominant.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
He looks so good. Maybe we'll actually get out of the swamp this time.
And quick and deadly.
As always. Take the van.
The front. The lead.
Wait. Something's not right.
Titan. The Warden of Earth, of whom Hugo Kupka is the current dominant. He takes the form of a stone-skinned giant whose granite fists shake the earth with every mighty pummel. Titan's dominant awakens among the peoples of the Dalmekian deserts, the recipient of his strength being granted great power and status by the Republic in return for a commitment to protect the nation in times of war.
So the Dalmeks finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Best summon. Best girl.
Come on.
Warden of Ice, whose appearance on the battlefield makes her enemies' blood run cold. The Iron Blood sent Shiva against the Republican forces in the Nysa Defile, where she duelled against Titan, the icon of Earth. Most menacing Titans ever looked, to be fair. It does look like they've taken a bit of inspiration from Attack on Titan by Colossus.
To die here, Wyvern. Move!
Wham!
Right on top of us.
Listen, Wyvern! I told you before, you do not get to die here.
So suck it.
Clive! Little Clive!
Oh, little baby boy Clive. 13 summers earlier, year of the realm 860. Rosalith, the Grand Duchy of Rosaria.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Two arms, then. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
Man, refresh my
Let's start
memory.
again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Press square to perform a melee attack. Up to 4 attacks can be chained together.
Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
Channel your inner flame. Press triangle to cast fire, a ranged spell that can strike enemies from great distances.
Keep them coming. Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
Evade 4 times. Press R1 to evade an enemy's attack. Evading an attack at the precise moment it is dealt will temporarily slow the enemy, making them more susceptible to a counter using square or triangle.
How did you dodge that? I was sure I had you.
That was amazing!
Good. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me. Well, I'm waiting.
Close the gap. Iconic feats. The Blessing of the Phoenix grants Clive the ability to perform feats of inhuman strength and dexterity. Phoenix Shift is one such iconic feat. Press circle to swiftly close on a distant target. Both melee and ranged attacks can be used while executing the Phoenix Shift.
Would that all our shields could move so swiftly. Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
Mend your wounds. Consumables. Consumable items such as potions and tonics can be used to restore Clive's HP or temporarily boost attributes. Item shortcuts. Consumables can be assigned to up, right, and down on the D-pad via the Items tab in the main menu for quick and convenient use. These items can also be used directly from the menu.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory, or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never
Good writing.
Come then, Lord Rosfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
Defeat the Lord Commander. Breaking an opponent's will. The will gauge indicates an opponent's will to fight back. Break their spirit by landing attacks and strike them when they are vulnerable.
Go on. You're sure to beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
Staggering your enemies. Lord Murdoch's will has been broken, leaving him staggered. Try dealing as much damage as you can before he regains his senses. Use R2 plus square to execute Rising Flames, a powerful iconic ability granted Clive by the blessing of the Phoenix. What the fuck happened there? Apologies.
Well, it's time I took my own advice. I used all the tools at my disposal.
Go on, Clive. Keep pressing.
Easy. Training complete. Rosalith Castle. Situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Rosalith, it is from this towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family ruled their nation, an architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since the early days of the duchy, and watched over the rise of this proud nation and the people who inhabit the city beneath. Clive Rosfield, firstborn son of Archduke Elwyn, ruler of Rosaria. From a young age, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade, and his practice paid off when he was appointed First Shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the Phoenix and blessed with the ability to wield a part of his fire. First Shield. The title granted to the mightiest and most stalwart shield of the Rosarian army. The First Shield is entrusted with the personal protection of the dominant of the Phoenix, and is gifted a portion of the Icon's power over flame, a boon known as the Blessing of the Phoenix. The Blessing of the Phoenix. The boon Joshua bestowed upon his brother upon Clive's ordination as First Shield, allowing him to wield fire-aspected magic without a crystal. It has long been custom in Rosaria for the dominant of the Phoenix to share a part of their power in this way, performing this rite of rejuvenation upon those they appoint as their protectors, that they might serve them the better. And Rodney Murdoch, Lord Commander of the Rosarian army, not only is he a skilled warrior and loyal guardian of the Rosfield household, he is also a fine tutor. Indeed, it was he who trained Clive in the secrets of swordplay. While he may be a hard taskmaster, his belief and trust in the shields that serve under him make him a much-loved leader.
Do it!
Aye.
Bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Joshua.
I was just tired. Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
Joshua Rosfield. Second son of the Archduke of Rosaria, Joshua was appointed heir to the ducal throne by virtue of his awakening as the dominant of the Phoenix. His love and admiration for his elder brother Clive is absolute, and he is only too proud to have him serve as his first shield. His love for carrots, less so.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you.
I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
This bitch.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
Annabella Rosfield, Duchess of Rosaria, wife of Archduke Elwyn and mother to Clive and Joshua. While she adores her younger son, she treats Clive and Jill with naught but thinly veiled contempt. And Jill Warwick. Born a princess of the Northern Territories, Jill was made a ward of Rosaria after her homeland's incessant raids were quelled by the duchy. She was raised in Rosalith Castle alongside Clive and Joshua, who came to love her as a sister.
Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
We should join them.
Rise, my friends.
Cracking voice.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
You get extreme
Yes, Father.
Juahao
Much
Dune
better.
vibes from Dynasty Warriors.
Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive Spa.
Sans eye patch.
Is that so?
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Elwyn Rosfield, Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua, loved by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effect in quelling the rebellious Northern territories. Torgal, Clive's faithful friend, brought back from one of the Archduke Elwyn's expeditions to the frozen Northern territories, where he was found half-starved and shivering in a snowfield, having presumably been separated from his pack. Elwyn gifted the puppy to Clive upon his return, and the two became nigh inseparable.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed.
Torgal! Where do you think you're going, Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Should you find yourself lost, do not fret. Hold down L3 and trust in your animal instincts to point you in the right direction. Your current destination will be displayed with a red symbol, red exclamation mark, I think.
There's trouble brewing.
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
Nine blood are skilled warriors.
Preparation is key. We must be ready to march at any time.
You don't need to tell this much.
They've closed the gates.
Let's hope the side entrance is still open.
All right.
Useful items can be found across the realm by those who know where to look. Items discovered can be viewed on the Items tab in the main menu.
Let's get this stuff under the Duchess.
Phoenix will be with us. Those savages don't stand a chance.
Forgive me, my lord, but I need to finish inspecting these crystals. Need to shift this lot before we lose the light.
Lose the light. I've noticed that game developers do so love their myriad
The way I see it,
British
it's
accents.
us or them.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess. Pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. But I say to speak.
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
My lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
This is it, lads. Time to put an end to their little crusade. And Rosaria's future will be secure.
I assure you, my lord, my man and I labor always for the glory of the duchy.
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
I'm having my bearer fill the well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
The mark applied to the jigsaw bearers was definitely not something other than human. Newborn babes are checked at birth. Those who are found to be bearers being branded and taken into the custody of the state. Rarely, bearers evade this test, either because their parents hide them, the testers are lax in their duties, or their powers do not awaken until later. Yet most do not remain unbranded for long. Bearer. A person with the power to cast magics without a crystal. In Valisthea, men and women who awaken as bearers are enslaved. They are marked with a brand upon their cheek and used as tools, a cheaper alternative to the scarce and precious shards. This system of slavery has persisted for centuries and has become so ingrained in Valisthean life that few take pity upon the bearer's plight, seeing them as less than human.
Wheat harvest's down again?
Yay, slavery!
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it? There's Joshua.
Clive,
Are you worried about the war?
the soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
Marquis, forgive my man. You'll be done in a jiffy. Just getting the place tidied up for the big procession.
You will put Joshua's comfort and safety before your own. Do you understand? Yes, Your Grace.
Hey, bitch. Making an effort. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to operate. Use X to access them, then hold R2 to push or pull with all your might.
Good luck.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south, to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake.
Lord Commander of the Rosarian army, outranked only by Lord Archduke Elwyn, who is not only his liege lord but his firm friend. The two share an unshakable bond of trust, Elwyn consulting with Rodney on all military matters. The Deadlands, barren wastes bereft of ether, where no life stirs and magic is all but unusable. Here both earth and water are stained black, preventing any seed from quickening. In recent years the Blight has spread ever more widely, displacing whole nations before it, driving once peaceable fauna to violent desperation, and leaving silent devastation in its wake.
Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron...
The Iron Kingdom, also known in the local tongue as Heran. The Iron Kingdom is an archipelago nation situated off the west coast of Storm, with its capital at Craig-Loist. The Mother Crystal, Drake's Breath, rises from a volcanic island situated just within, or without, its borders, depending on whom you ask. It has been the subject of long-standing conflict between the Ironblood and the neighbouring Duchy of Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom's inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, which has given rise to a unique, if largely inward-looking culture. The Mother Crystals. Enormous glassy mountains, 5 of which tower over the lands of Valistea. They are the source of all the crystals that the people of the Twins rely on in their everyday lives. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with ether, making the magics the crystals cast ever more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung up around each mother crystal, and have long warred with each other for possession of their blessings.
Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I'm sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
This war we mean to wage, it isn't only for control of the Mother Crystal. Above all else, we cannot allow those Ironblood savages to gain a foothold on Storm.
I know. I would sooner die than see them darken our shores again. I wish you a safe journey tomorrow.
And I you, Clive. May your blade strike true.
Oh, it will.
We drove the Ironblood from our shores once before, but their patriarch still dreams of spreading his message to Storm. And when the Crusaders march, they move a damn sight quicker than the Blight ever did.
So we recapture the Mother Crystal, end their ambitions, and secure the Duchy.
Only the light of the Phoenix can guide us through these dark days. But that does not mean I'm happy asking this of Joshua. Look after him, won't you?
Even if it costs me my life.
Let's make sure it doesn't come to that.
I assume we can't get out these doors? Nah, bro. Up the stairs we go.
No messages, my lord.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
But I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. The
Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. But only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne.
This woman's so full of
In
shit.
its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. You have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, you vile bitch.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him.
All expected him to inherit the Phoenix's flames and awaken as its dominant. Destiny instead chose his younger brother Joshua to bear that role. In search of a role of his own, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade, and his practice paid off when he was appointed first shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the Phoenix and blessed with the ability to wield a part of his fire.
He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
Metia, the burning red star that sits beneath the moon. Folklore ascribes to Metia the role of a message bearer to the moon, so it is common custom across Valistea to wish upon the star that one's heartfelt desires might be conveyed to the heavens and beyond.
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
Nah.
Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
Such a
It's
Kratos
getting
move.
cold. We should go in.
My lady.
Good night, Clive.
Sorry, Ambrosia. We won't be home.
The Grand Duchy of Rosaria, a nation occupying the western reaches of the canton of Storm, with Rosalith as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner of Archduke Elwyn Rosfield. Not possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has long been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west in the midst of the boiling sea. Ambrosia. Born in the stables of Rosalith Castle, Ambrosia was chosen by the young Clive Rosfield to be his personal steed and raised by him from a chick. She's a proud bird and deeply loyal to her master, quickly turning her beak upon any but he who should attempt to pet her.
Think today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck!
Such a doofus. So many horns of Gondor.
Friends!
Elwyn was born before his father, the previous dominant of the Phoenix, passed away, so he did not inherit the Icon's powers. Instead, he devoted himself to the study of swordcraft and statesmanship, that he might lead his country from the front, which he did to wide acclaim in leading his armies in quelling the rebellious northern territories.
We ride for
Phoenix Gate.
Phoenix Gate! May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the firebird's flame forevermore!
His Grace departs! Open the gates!
Lord Rosfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave with... The beastmen are a fierce foe.
We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler.
Nope.
Let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
World map. The world map displays all the locations indicated by glowing pins currently available to Clive via fast travel. Oh, excuse me. Stillwind, Western Rosaria. There was a time not long ago that the songs of civilization echoed through Stillwind's knotted boughs. Now the settlements lie abandoned, and the only sounds to escape this forsaken place are the howls of beasts that have fled the Deadlands to make the bogs there. Stillwind, the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. Stillwind Marsh, an area of swampland that stretches northeast from Rosalith Castle. The odd village could once be found here, but nothing to compare to the lively settlements that line the main roads of the realm. And with the encroachment of the Blight and the creatures driven before it, even these scant settlements were soon deserted. Sir Wade, a loyal shield of Rosaria chosen by Lord Commander Rodney Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind. Once but a low-born page, Wade was inspired to join the ranks after a woodpile fell on him. His life was saved by a young Joshua. Sir Tyler, a loyal shield of Rosaria and scion of a noble family, Tyler followed in his father's footsteps in entering the service of the duchy, rising to the position of right-hand man to the Lord Commander. He was chosen by Lord Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind, a level head who could be trusted not only to obey the young Lord Marquess's orders and keep him safe, but to help keep the fiery Sir Wade in line. Goblins, a common species of beastman. While at first glance they may seem like mindless predators, goblins have their own unique language and are skilled enough to both cast magics and make rudimentary tools and weapons. While mostly found on the continent of Storm, the spread of the Blight has forced them to find homes nearby human settlements, a move that often ends in misunderstanding and bloodshed.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. Watch your step, my lord.
And everything else.
Lost in a fog. Timely accessories. Feeling overwhelmed? Try equipping one or more of the 5 timely accessories. For example, the Ring of Timely Strikes allows its wearer to chain complex attacks combos only using square. The Ring of Timely Focus slows time for an incoming attack, allowing for an extended evasion window. As with all items, timely accessories can be equipped and unequipped in the gear tab in the main menu. We won't be doing that because that makes the game easy mode.
Not exactly the most well-maintained path.
And who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the Blight.
It's hard to believe that anyone used to live here.
The old village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
To Gil. I'm rich.
With me.
Magic Burst. Use triangle after striking an opponent with square to conjure a magic explosion that deals significant damage.
Goblins. So the reports are true.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
The Attributes tab provides a comprehensive view of Clive's current level, status, abilities, and gear. The Gear and Icons tab is used for equipping weapons and armour, as well as assigning iconic abilities to available slots. Abilities. Ability points can be spent in the Abilities tab to acquire new abilities, as well as upgrade existing ones. If you are unsatisfied with Clive's current build, reset all abilities and try again, as there is no penalty for doing so. Details of each ability and feat can be reviewed by selecting its icon. Sword indicates an ability's capacity for dealing damage, and Stars indicates an ability's capacity for breaking a target's will. Bum ba-dum bum. Bum ba-dum bum. The items tab contains lists of all non-gear items currently in class possession, including those used in quests. Consumable items such as potions can be used at any time from this tab. Yeah, and we learned about shortcuts earlier. Journal. The Journal tab contains information on main story progress as well as current and completed side quests. Lost in a fog. Bade by his father, the Archduke, to address reports of the ever-spreading blight. Having driven a horde of goblins into Rosarian territory, Clive journeyed to the swamps of Stillwind, accompanied by a pair of loyal shields of the duchy.
Welcome to Stillwind.
Have care, my lord.
Options.
There's more.
Some enemies will drop gil or items upon their defeat. Loot is gathered automatically by approaching the glittering items.
Stay down!
Yes, I know the swamps like the back of my hand, funnily enough. Oh. Just want to make sure that that butterfly isn't actually signifying an item to be picked up. It was just signifying the ladder. I think so.
Watch out, my lord. Some of their number of spell slingers.
And what a number! We'll all have our hands full here.
Fine display, my lord.
Bum ba bum bum.
We
should be nearing the old village square.
It might not be a nest of goblins. Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord, I'm working on it. He's the leader. But we'll have to take care of his followers first. Care to thin the herd?
As if you had to ask.
Down with you!
Nice try.
And there was one.
Shit! He's invited a friend!
On your feet, Sir Wade. Here it comes.
Formidable foes. Larger enemies must be faced with caution. They have far more HP than their smaller counterparts and will often use devastating abilities to overwhelm opponents. Use the Blessing of the Phoenix to not only deal considerable damage to these enemies, but also break their wills. Breaking an enemy's will can stagger it, leaving it unable to act and vulnerable to attacks.
Founder, that's a swing and a half. Be ready to move when it winds up for another. Don't have to tell me twice.
Oh, come on, bruh. Partial stagger. Enemies will become partially staggered when their will gauge is reduced to 50%, creating a short opening in which the combination attacks are easily landed. Hitting them while they're down. Completely reducing an enemy's will gauge will stagger it. Extra damage is dealt when an enemy is fully staggered, increasing with each strike landed up to a maximum of 150%. The total amount of damage dealt during this time is played upon the enemy regaining its senses.
I'll be fine now. Nice try. Let me attend to your wounds. Come on. Nice try. Not quite. Nice try.
Geiger slain. We did it. Level up. Hard leather armors. Battle rewards. Following important battles, a separate results screen will appear displaying battle performance and rewards. Rewards are based on performance and may include items, gear, ability points, and experience points. hard leather armlet, vambraces. Though at first glance this modest wrist piece might appear an uncomfortable fit for those cursed with fleshy forearms, upon further inspection one would be relieved to discover the band incomplete, affording its wearer a modicum of comfort, be he swine or starveling.
Come back and fight, you coward! After him, before he summons the rest.
But let's equip our new ship first. Gear and abilities. Gear can significantly improve player attributes, but only when equipped via the gear tab. Similarly, the right abilities can turn the tide of battle, but only if learned and mastered via the abilities tab in the main menu. Mastering existing abilities, as well as learning new ones, requires ability points. Cool. Abilities. We'll take Burning Blade. Jump, slash, and taunt. The only way forward.
There he is.
Come back here, you little shit.
Damn it!
Come on, Rev, move.
This ends now. What's in there?
Fucking Ron Weasley over here.
It's far south.
A moorball. I want to learn about moorballs.
Keep clear of its maw, my lord. That thing's breath is worse than its bite.
That reeks! I said, stay away from its mouth!
Where's it going? Your guess is as good as mine.
You got this. Cinematic strike. When the screen flashes blue like this during a pivotal moment in battle, press square before time runs out to deliver a devastating blow.
No! Before it recovers!
on for long.
Smashing it! Up we go!
I cannot fall here.
Oh, up he goes. Cinematic evasion. When the screen flashes red like this during a pivotal moment in battle, press R1 before time runs out to evade the incoming attack.
Now for the final push, my lord! Rather we made it die.
Yes! Easy. Level up. No spoils.
My lord. Thanks.
Merci.
Never thought I'd see it. Not just goblins in Rosaria, but mortals too.
I'll petition His Grace to send a detachment. If we don't stop them here, they'll be at our gates before long.
You're goddamn right.
We should get moving. We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before nightfall.
Good. Put some socks on. Don't mind me. Or do you mind me? I'm not your boss.
Damned blight.
No, nothing about the blight or marbles. Phoenix Gate, northwestern Rosaria. This aging seaboard citadel not only defends Rosaria from northern raiding parties, but also serves as sacred ground whereupon the duchy's dominant might commune with his or her ancestors and entreat their guidance on the eve of important battles. Some time later. Phoenix Gate, the Grand Duchy of Rosaria.
Suddenly, thousands of red eyes. No, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. His lordship draws his sword. The goblin chief runs off screaming, straight down a Morva's gullet. More tales!
Drink and be merry, boys! Good work on the morrow.
Must be gratifying to see your student making such a name for himself. The young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Aye. And one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
Phoenix Gate, a walled keep situated near Rosaria's northwestern border. It was originally constructed to serve as an outpost in the wars against the Northern Territories, but its true significance lies deep within the ruins atop which the stronghold stands. Here, in an ancient chamber accessible only to the dominant of fire, is held the rite of ancestral communion, an important ritual in which it is believed that the Phoenix can hear the words of the Duchy's forebears. The Ducal Army. The loyal soldiery of the Duchy of Rosaria. They serve under the standing army's Lord Commander, whose task it is to enact the will of their sovereign, the Archduke. Those who show sufficient aptitude, or who are blessed with sufficient nobility of birth, are made shields, personal retainers to the Archduke himself. Itchy ear.
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long day.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
Father? Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? Doesn't seem fair.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
My friends, louder!
I don't suppose I've been missed.
Oh, little tall.
Jill. Should be wondering where you've got to. So much for you being a fine hound.
So this is where you've been hiding.
What are you doing out here?
I didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease. I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like. I hear you slew a marble. All the men were singing your praises.
They never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoiled little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughing stock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
My brother the Phoenix, ruler over life and death.
Isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing. To keep our future rulers safe. No matter what. However hard it gets. I'll never let you down.
Thank you, Clive. I know you'll always take care of me.
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself. Right?
I should go inside. It's past my bedtime. Good night, Torgal.
Supplies from the capital.
So this is where it all goes wrong.
You took your time sampling the wares, were you?
It's a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a balance in the boys and people, eh?
What in the...
Gateway secured, Captain.
We proceed as planned.
Use the Iron Crusaders. Maybe.
that?
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
Flight of the Fledgling. The Shield of Rosaria have marched to Phoenix Gate, that the duchy's dominant and heir to the throne Joshua might hear the words of their ancestors, as is custom before any great battle. However, the night before the ceremony, a young prince is stirred from his slumber by the sounds of battle. The fortress is under attack, and Joshua must fight his way to his father, with the aid of but a single brave shield.
Are the enemy already inside the castle?
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry.
What was that? I have to help them. Everything's on fire.
Fall back, Your Highness! He's not one of us!
No, I must do my duty. Is it alive? I saw them at the feast. They were laughing.
This is Sambraquois, Garb.
Sambraquois.
Where did the Empire?
We must find my father.
The Holy Empire of Sambrac, a nation occupying the northeastern reaches of the continent of Storm, with the great city of Oriflamme as its capital. Sambrac is the realm's largest theocracy, and home to the Mother Crystal Drake's Head. Under the rule of the Holy Emperor, the people of Sambrac enjoy a life of plenty thanks to the crystal's blessing, which they believe to be a gift from the goddess Gregor herself. Come along, Sir Wade. We must find Clive and my father.
Mr. Boyd, take him. Damn it, the bastards are everywhere.
Why would the Empire do this? They're our allies.
Clearly not anymore. Yeah, you wouldn't have the small child leading from the front, though. The charge in under your protection.
I am the dominant.
Tyler! Damn it! His wounds are deep.
I can save him.
Your Highness,
Don't worry. You're going to be all right.
I'll hold them off.
Clive!
Joshua! Come here. Tyler, you're hurt.
I'll survive, thanks to His Highness.
Your Grace, Lord Murdoch.
You rescued the young prince. Well done, Sir Wade.
I am in your debt, soldier.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We cannot stay here. We should make straight for the rear gate.
Where's Torgal? Where's the little dog?
Omnia lost Alan, to Isam Gelith. May the winds speed you to Rosalith.
The owl's getting shot down. Poor Hedwig.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father, take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
Stolaces. Stolaces, owls capable of transmitting the thoughts of others, specifically those with whom they are attuned. In response to an ancient incantation, their lithified third eyes store these thoughts in the form of aether, allowing them to be passed on as and when required, though only to the intended recipient. Stolaces are mainly kept by royals, nobles, and other figures of authority for the purpose of sending secret or urgent messages, and are seldom available to the common folk. The incantation, Omnia lost Elan, Tuiseg Elith, can be loosely translated as, My will is now thy burden, ne'er cleft our bond shall be.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
I will do my duty. You must do your duty too.
Yes, small boy.
I know.
You have to keep Father safe. I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Let's kill these bastards. Oh, bloody hell.
Everyone's dead.
Damn it all.
Looks like Dark Souls.
Catch this.
Take them.
You will try.
Let none escape. As you command. You take care of that spellcaster. I'll keep the others occupied.
That was easy.
That's them done. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about. We should head back.
Oh, a dragoon.
Clive, look out!
May I have this dance?
He's an Imperial dragoon.
And you are the shield who was blessed by the Phoenix. Not that it will save you!
Stay still, damn you! Come on! He's open! Now, Clive! Have at it!
You're going to regret that, boy.
Sure, mate. Oh, piss. Ah, balls.
To Sandbrag.
Night of the blinding dawn slain. But once more, no spoils. Bummer. Level up. Oh, it's nice to finally be able to play this and not have the stream suffer.
Are you hurt?
The Imperial Army. The assembled forces of the Holy Empire of Sambrek. While officially under the command of the Cardinals, it is Holy Emperor Sylvester Lesage whom the legions truly serve. On the battlefield, the Dragoons, peerless lancers renowned throughout the realm, are the Empire's keenest weapon, descending from the skies to sow terror and disarray among their hapless foes.
I'm fine.
So, they sent in the Dragoons. Imperial vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
Not yet. Their numbers were too few. They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
My lord, look. We issued these sashes but yesterday. In Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
What is that?
Is that Joshua but older? I thought in the, in the mouth.
Oh, they're all right. Thank goodness.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
For the moment. We ride for Rosalith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
Father?
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
Yeah, they got the bird.
Orderless snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Run, Joshua, run!
No!
Pig!
You must do your duty too. You have to keep Father safe.
I have to. I had to.
I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Fuck!
Kill him! Now!
Phoenix.
He got something through his chest.
Joshua! Lord Murdoch! His Highness! Joshua! Stop this! He's lost control! I have to do something! I have to save him!
No, my lord! Fall back!
Climb!
save my life. Get her on her feet and run. Please. Joshua, are you in pain? Not now. Come on! You're his shield. Do your duty. Save him.
My lord?
So fucking badass.
Second lick on a fire. That's impossible.
Oh no, it's just his design.
Who are you? Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
And I'm pretty sure this is where that opening cutscene with the we're doing the Gandalf Balrog fight once more. Embodying the Phoenix. The following commands are available when playing as the Phoenix. Triangle to fire, L to aim, R1 to evade. When your opponent is directly within your sights, the targeting circle will expand. That is the time to fire, excuse me. Yeah. These icon fights are going to be fucking awesome.
Is this the repository? He's destroying everything! He'll bring the castle down, and everyone with it!
I've lost him for a second there.
I have to stop him! I have to save them!
Oh my god! coronation in 5. Doesn't matter, bro. Hellfire. Icon of Fire vanquished. Yeah, they're essentially like magical nukes, these icons. Fucking epic, bro.
No! Stop it! Take your hands off my brother!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Joshua! Stop it! Stop it! I swore I would protect him! Please! Please! Stop it! I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you!
Holy shit. I wasn't expecting that. Wow.
Please!
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped. My condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain?
What the fuck?
Joshua was my world. And now he is gone.
What the fuck is going on? Annabella Rosfield. Duchess of Rosario, wife of Archduke Elwyn and mother to Clive and Joshua. It's not only her beauty, but her connection to a bloodline that produced many previous dominants of the Phoenix that led to her being proposed as a bride for the young Archduke. Indeed, the two are cousins. Having known from a young age that her purpose in life was to preserve her Phoenix-bearing bloodline, she dotes on Joshua and scorns Clive.
I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
What a cunt.
I see. Your Grace, over here. The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him.
Jesus.
Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line. All in its right place.
Take this one.
Oh, gonna enjoy murdering that bitch.
Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
I'm not normally bothered by like gore and viscera and all that kind of stuff, but that, when it went to black and it was just the noises of Ifrit ripping into the Phoenix, Jesus. 13 years later. Year of the Realm, 873. I think it fading to black was worse than actually seeing it. The nicer defiled, the Dhalmekian Republic.
Welcome back. Sorry. What's our situation? Let's just say Shiva and Titan's little spat hasn't made things any easier.
And? It's as you thought. The Crusaders have sounded the retreat.
Then we follow.
We're down a man, Sergeant.
If we return without Shiva's head, our fate will be no different from Biast's. I'll take my chances with the Iron Blood. At least then I might die fighting. After you do, that is.
I won't be dying. Not today.
Then it's settled. No dying. Now, if you don't mind, we have an army to chase.
Awoken. A chance encounter. The new iconic abilities. The iconic abilities Scarlet Cyclone and Heatwave for the Phoenix are now available for acquisition and upgrade on the abilities tab in the main menu. Do not forget that once acquired, new abilities must be equipped.
How do they expect us to kill something that can do this?
They don't. Only the girl holding its leash.
Avada Kedavra.
So when a projectile dispelling wall of liquid flame before launching several deadly shockwaves. And Scarlet Cyclone spin critically burns all enemies. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, it's all them timely shit that we're not using. Right then, I will save there, and then I'm going to break to go to the toilet. Oh. Unable to save. Well, we'll go until we can save. So fucking slow. I didn't hear that. Oh, I know why. Let me try and fix that. But thank you, Panda. No, fuck you. Let's see if this works, if we can get that to work or not. Well, that should be working. Fuck you.
Do it.
Well, oh, balls. Apparently the URL's wrong. Let's fix this. Is this on the PC now? It is indeed on the PC. It's finally all kind of coming together. Except now I don't have... now the audio doesn't seem to be working properly. Which is wonderful! Alert box. Okay, that's that one. What? Yeah, it's OBS, mate, yeah. What the fuck? That's bizarre. Okay, it seems to be working that time. And then we want sounds. Dashboard. Let's see. Now.
Do it.
Well, that seemed like stupidly loud, but I also I didn't hear it. I just saw it fly up on the bar. Wow, this is weird. settings, audio. I just want you to connect to my headphones, please. All I have to do now is turn monitoring off and then on again the sound. Okay, let's try that. Oh yeah, you are correct, sir. Well done. What a weird fix. Let's see how loud this is for me.
Do it.
That's fine. Top tip. Yes, it was a top tip. Thank you, sir. But now this volume seems really quiet on my end. Why would you do this? Yeah, super quiet. Oh, I don't know. I suppose we'll have to, now let's see if this blows my ears out.
Do it.
Nah, it's not too bad. Let's have a look. Yeah, it just seems a little quiet. Oh well, it is what it is, I suppose. Why won't it let me adjust the audio here? This is bizarre. Okay, right. I'm going to save and go for a wee. Get a drink and stuff. So I will be back momentarily. Thank you, Panda, for your assistance there. But I must motor because I really need a wee. So I'll put my BRB screen on and I will BRB. Back in a second. I have returned. Let's get cracking once more. I mean, let me just try something here. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. Right. Let us go.
All the old trails are gone. It'll be hell finding a way out.
Do you think a retreating army and their dominant will fare any better?
What have we got in our items? Whatever one. The Nicer Defile. An arid labyrinth of high-walled ravines. The Republican army utilizes this terrain to funnel invaders into narrow chokepoints. Where they can be easily slaughtered by a handful of defenders. A chance encounter. The year is once again 873, and Clive has returned from his reverie to the chaos that smoulders in the wake of Shiva and Titus' terrible encounter. Tiamat reminds Wyvern of their mission, and that there is no escaping the inexorable fate of the branded. Yes, we do. Good.
By the flames.
Oh, just impaled on the fucking... Sheesh.
Did you hear that? Down there.
Three guesses who the dominant is.
Titan has knocked the fight out of our Iron Blood friend.
The staggering
Where are
lady.
the rest of them? That can't be the main host.
Wait.
Ingpat! Petra!
Our fortunes have turned, Sergeant. It's her.
The dominant? Are you certain?
The Crystalline Orthodox is a backwards faith for a backwards people. In the Iron Kingdom, they teach that dominants are unclean aberrations, born of blackest sin. Only their priests are allowed to perform the rites of priming. And I see many.
We end this quickly.
Schweigschgott! Adioninir Sagarid!
Please.
Data! Must be Eile! What Alvation Naukin Alad Scully asked.
Let this be the end.
No! It's Jill.
Avis, care to kill some Iron Blood?
Gladly.
Wyvern, you focus on the target.
Understood.
She's not even fully primed!
Not this time. Not this time.
I will not have their blood on my hands.
Too slow.
Last.
Frozen tear. Material, and as she fought, she shed tears of ice, which shattered on the blood-stained earth. A Dhalmekian soldier's account of the Battle of Nysa, of Realm 873. Steel silk. Material. A rare case in which hyperbole has played no role in the item's nomenclature. Steel silk is every bit as strong as steel, yet soft as silk, making it a popular choice for tailors tasked with crafting durable armour that does not hinder movement.
Is she dead?
I don't think so.
Well? What are you waiting for?
No, that's... What are you?
Jill Warwick. When she waved the brothers farewell on the day they departed for Phoenix Gate, little did she know of the misfortune that awaited both them and her. Branded soldier. Bearers forced to fight for the nations that enslaved them, able to cast powerful magics yet entirely disposable. They are often placed on the front lines in battle or assigned to highly dangerous scouting or assassination missions. The bastards. Unit of Imperial Army assassins tasked with taking the head of the Iron Kingdom's dominant. Warden of Ice and vessel for the Icon Shiva. All of its members, including its leader Tiamat, are bearers, branded men pressed into servitude for their ability to wield magic.
Not here.
I'll bloody do it then.
Fuck.
We've got company, Wyvern. What the hell are you doing?
Lord Ohida Vedra!
Get your ass over here and help me with these bastards!
Sorry, Jill.
What is wrong with you, Wyvern?
Dominant. I know her.
Know her? Look around you! Do you think any of these animals care? I need you here!
Stay down!
Now that that's done, I won't ask you again, Wyvern. Take her head so we can be done with this.
I can't. I won't.
You would betray the Holy Empire?
Betray? I don't recall ever pledging allegiance to your Emperor. My service may have been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty. I just fight to survive.
And you think I don't? The Empire will have our heads if we return empty-handed. So if you won't take hers, I'll have to take yours.
I told you, Sergeant. I'm not dying here today. And neither is she. Let's find out.
We got a parry! Use square just as an opponent attacks to parry the strike, temporarily slowing time and leaving the opponent open to a counter.
Wyvern! Have you forgotten who plucked you from the front lines? Who trained you? Who gave you a name when you had none?
You speak as if we don't bear the same brand, Sergeant.
I've always had a name, and I've not forgotten it.
Still clinging to the past like a torn blanket. Then you will die, as you should have 13 years ago.
For nothing. No one. And I will not fall by your hand. My man. Traitor's blade.
Tiamat rested. Level up. Meteorite. Material. Just as drops of molten iron fall from a smith's oven to the floor. Just as drops of molten iron fall from a smith's oven to the floor to cool, so too do they fall from the celestial foundry where the gods forge their divine instruments of war. Or so it is believed. We call these otherworldly outcastings meteorites. Wyrite. To most, this nondescript lump of rough-hewn stone is but a nuisance upon which to stub one's toe. To the blacksmith, however, it is much, much more, for the metal contained within may be fashioned into inexpensive, yet durable gear favoured by warriors across the realm. Tiamat. A bearer in service of the Holy Empire of Sambrek. Tiamat is the leader of the elite assassin squadron to the which Wyvern is assigned, the Bastards. Their latest mission, to take the head of the dominant of Shiva. To this end, they infiltrate the Nysa Defile, where the forces of the Republic of Dhalmekia and the Iron Kingdom are aligned against each other. Though none know his true name, rumour has it that the man now known as Tiamat was born a scion of a noble Sambrequois family and abandoned to his fate after his powers awakened. Jill Warwick. Dominant of Shiva and Clive's childhood friend, in the depths of the Nysa Defile the two came to blows at the orders of the armies that enslaved them. Jill fighting to defend the priests of the Iron Kingdom, Clive obeying the Empire's orders to take the head of Shiva's dominant. Exhausted from her tilt with Titan, Jill came close to falling to her assassin's blades, but was spared at the last moment when Clive's memories of their time together came flooding back. That just says code location. Oh.
This way.
That's not the voice I anticipated. Oh, Sid!
Bloody wind. Well, come on then.
It's Torgal. At least I assume it's Torgal.
Fuck. Fuck.
Benedicta Harmon, commander of the Kingdom of Walud's elite intelligences, who sits by her liege's side at the highest tables of state, most recently in their negotiations with the Dalmex at the Zernitra stronghold. But Barnabas is not the only one with whom she shares a special bond. Benedicta also has eyes and ambitions for Hugo Kupka.
Hugo, dear, my proud desert lion. Would that you had taken care when chasing the hare. I expected more from the mighty Titan.
Boom, boom, boom.
You put the Ice Queen on her back. No doubt. But you'll have to work harder if you're to claim this prize.
My lady, the thunder.
We'll be hearing more soon enough. You always were a fucking snake, Sid. Gather the men. We have work to do.
For those who don't know, Sid is spelt C-I-D, is a recurring... Well, there is always a Sid in a Final Fantasy game. They're not necessarily a main character or the same character, but there is always someone... There is always a character named Sid.
Jill, is it really you? And who's this fine hound I see before me?
A fine hound who saved your life, that's who.
Torgal.
Aye?
His name is Torgal.
You two acquainted? Well then, you won't mind taking him off my hands. Funny. I'd always pictured you as more the chocobo type. Clive Rosfield. Come now. Fleet as flame, fierce as a wildfire. That there was the blessing of the Phoenix. I'd heard rumors that you'd survived, but I never paid them much heed. Calm down. I didn't come all this way for your handsome mug. Now her, on the other hand, she seemed worth muddying my boots for. None the worse for wear. Still, might be best to get a second opinion. Back her up.
Not another step. I mean it.
Well, I'm not about to leave her here. Not one with a warm bed waiting. It's all right.
Is he like the Hodor?
You're welcome to join us. You do want to help her, don't you?
Sid, if we aren't back soon, Nan'll have our heads.
What a voice.
I'll explain everything once we're back at the hideaway. Come on.
It sounds like they should be swapped. Torgal. Clive's faithful friend, now fully grown. After the tragic events at Phoenix Gate, Clive believed that Torgal was lost to him forever. However, their paths were to cross again some 13 years later when Torgal's new master, Cid, came to Clive's rescue in the depths of the Nicer Defile. Despite their long years apart, the two knew each other as if not a single day had passed since their separation. Sidolphus Telamon. Cornered by a battalion of Iron Kingdom crusaders in the depths of the Nicer Defile, Clive thought his end was nigh, until Cid appeared and spirited him and Jill away to his secret hideaway in the Deadlands. Gertz. One of Cid's trusted allies, a gentle giant who has a warm word for everyone.